We are getting dangerously close to release of the public testing portion for the Cornucopias Esports Racing League. Not just that, but we've had a ton of gameplay and other news released recently, including a brand new Discord roles overhaul, new point system, as well as some announced NFT giveaways. We're going to be talking about that and more in today's episode of Cryptorama. I'm your host, Ryler. Here on the channel, my goal is to empower you with the knowledge you need to achieve financial freedom through the power of cryptocurrency. If you enjoy the content, consider liking and subscribing. For those of you who don't know, Cornucopias is a massive AAA quality game being built in Unreal Engine 5 on the Cardano blockchain. It's going to be an absolutely massive game where you can quest, build, explore. You'll be able to have PvP battles. You'll be able to have all these different curated experiences, esports, racing, you name it. It's going to be absolutely massive. And coming up soon is going to be the public testing for their esports racing league. This got the community incredibly excited, and most recently they've been doing a lot of gameplay footage from the team in the Kopi Cafe episodes to get everyone really amped up and excited for it. Before we get into that gameplay footage, I want to do a couple quick announcements because there have been some changes recently in the community. So first and foremost, they recently overhauled all their Discord roles. So previously, you would get a Discord role for every land, size, and rarity that you had, and for your vehicles as well. So for instance, if you had a small common land, you would get a role for a small common land. And if you had a medium rare, you would get a second role for a medium rare, so on and so forth. And now they've done away with that completely so that you just get a landholder role. And this is from a security standpoint, rather. So rather than put a big target on our whales and show people, hey, this guy's got a lot of valuable land, they're going to handle all that stuff on the back end. They'll still be able to read your wallet and see that you have those assets so you can get your acquired or your required roles. But it's going to be a lot safer for you because it's not just public knowledge to everyone. So again, for those of you who are familiar with the project, you know that certain roles will give you certain tiers when it comes to minting, as well as access to certain Discord rooms. And in the future in the game, there'll be restricted areas based off your roles as well. So again, we're not losing that functionality. We're just gaining on security. They've also added in a new point system to the Discord as well. So every day you'll be able to go to their daily claim channel, type in /daily, and you'll get a random allotment of between 50 to 120 corn points. Now, every day that you log in, you'll get a consecutive bonus if you keep claiming consecutively each day. Around the 7-day mark, I think they said it was like a ×4 bonus, so it's really not too bad. But these points are going to have incredible utility inside the Cornucopias universe as well. One of the teased utilities they mentioned was the ability to buy yourself into Tier 1 or the priority minting tier when it comes to minting in the future. So that right there is a huge utility. Tier 1 typically reserved for the OGs in the community, and that's not an easy role to acquire. So this is a great way for those people who are engaged and involved in the communities to get rewarded as well. So definitely get in there and start claiming your corn points today. It's already live. Go and get them. Last but not least, for Discord news, Josh also announced that they're going to be doing a series of random gamified NFT giveaways in the Discord and other places. I took other places to mean maybe Twitter, over YouTube, their socials, maybe in some of their partner Discords. Who really knows at this point? But regardless, that's a great reason to stay engaged with the community as well, in addition to the point system and everything else they got going on. Before we go over too many more updates, let's go ahead and hop into some of that gameplay footage so you guys can get a look while I talk over the last little bit. We're going to start with last night's leak of the new main menu for the game. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, but I'll let you guys decide for yourself. All right, so here we are on the game menu. Like I said, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. You've got your friends, find a friend over to the left-hand side. You've got characters, questing, inventory, store, and wallet on the top. Here we are in character selection with Rob. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he's like level 128. He's obviously been playing for a little bit. So you can come through your character selection, pick out your character. He makes an interesting choice of the new character, Michelle, who's got a bit of a librarian look. We can see over in the right-hand side, we can also select the area that we're going to be playing in. And then boom, they just drop right into their save zone. Another great reason to be saving inside the theme zones at my hotel, hopefully in the future. So here is one of the new skins they've never shown before. This is Royal Corn. Now, during this episode, Rob talks about the skin utility in the game, which again, go watch all the Kopi Cafes, you guys. I'm not going to talk about everything here. And if you don't have time for Kopi Cafe, go watch Empire Espresso. It's another great recap show. The original recap show. But in any case, So these different skins could have different utilities in the game. Rob mentioned before, like the cheeky racer suit, that could protect you from G-forces during races, maybe keep you from passing out at high altitudes, something like that. He mentioned, if you have a hazmat suit, that'd probably protect you from radiation and other dangers. So I'm interested to see what kind of utility they're going to give this Royal Corn. Corn is like our mascot here, so I imagine it's going to have something pretty special. So look, here's this group of guys. We've got 6 people. I believe I mentioned it earlier that the new build is up on the Amazon EC2 servers, so that's got 24-hour server access for America and the UK. And so this is a huge step forward for the team. They've got 6 people all in multiplayer right now from all over the world. And so right now they're currently inside that theme zone entrance area to the Racing Dome. So this is all just that metaverse experience that they've kind of curated for us. You can see all their different brands in the background. It really is beautiful. I would like to get to a further point in the video though, real quick. I want to stop by Valley Raceworks. So again, as if you guys need any more reason to be in the Discord besides, earning points and NFT giveaways and possibly earning OG status and honestly just hanging out with a bunch of really cool people and getting excited for a really great game, you can also just get a ton of information in there as well. So David, the creative director for the game, was in the Discord last night just chatting with people, dropping little leaks and information bombs here and there, which is just... it's so fun, especially when you're this invested in the game, not just money-wise, but just intention and time. So anyways, let's move forward to the Valley Raceworks. I want to talk about some stuff that he had mentioned. So here we are in the Valley Raceworks building. This is the T1, which is the free racing vehicle. This one has got the Kopi Cafe skin on it. Looks really sweet. And again, this is the common vehicle. This is the T1 that they give away. So last night in the Discord, somebody asked, and you'll see back here, hang on, so these are more T1s. You'll see over here to this other side, if it ever pans over to it, you can't control the characters when they're controlling the characters. Look at the T3. Go back. Look at it. Look at it, damn it. There it is. Okay, so there's the T3. This is the T1 right here. Now, the T3 was first revealed at CNFTCon last year. We know this is going to be one of their higher speed racing vehicles. So somebody asked, what's going to have higher acceleration, the T1 or the T3? And David said that with the T1 being around since 1989, there's actually several different versions, and they could be at different racing capabilities. So maybe that black one in the back has been upgraded more than the yellow, or vice versa. But in any case, through upgrades and stuff, you may be able to match the acceleration and the speed of even a vehicle like the T3. So to me, that tells that there's going to be a lot of upgrades and a lot of different replayability in the game. He said that you could upgrade not just speed and, different specs of the vehicle. You could also upgrade the fuel economy. You could upgrade cargo space for different uses in the game. Maybe you just want to transport more goods, So again, there's going to be a lot that we can do. There's a lot going on there, and I thought that was really exciting and really cool information to hear. You're going to be able to build up those T1s quite a bit possibly, so really cool. So here we are at one of my favorite parts of the video. We're getting ready to go into the observation tower. So this is going to take us below the custom dome. I believe it also goes above, but we go below. So really cool. Look, everyone's going to load on here. On your way down, you'll see some words written around the side. This is all part of like a poem that ties into the lore of the game. Now, we haven't been given too much about the lore. There's a little bit written on the website, but they're keeping it pretty tongue-in-cheek and plan to do like big cinematic unrolls to unveil that lore to us, which I think is the right call to make. So the lore, really important to a game, I feel. Not as important as gameplay in a lot of situations, but in a big MMO RPG like this, I think it's incredibly important. So here we are on our way down, and this is going to give us just a really gorgeous view, basically, and just showcase some of the stuff that they've been working on. Yeah, so here we are floating just above Earth. That's where these domes are. If you're not aware, Earth has been ravaged and is no longer habitable, so they tasked their 12 brightest architects with building these custom domes, or actually these giant floating theme zones, rather, not the custom domes. Those are our NFTs that we purchase. So in any case, Josh is going to walk around and read this nice little poem here. I'm just going to skip forward just a little bit. Again, you guys, go ahead and watch this in the Kopi Cafe. I just want to get a look at this gorgeous view. So here we are, the underside of the dome. And then we're going to walk around and take a look at like the evening sky. You can see the sun and the moon over here. Really beautiful stuff. I believe they might have just activated magic hour. They might be about to, which it changed the whole scenery. It's like a dusk look versus bright day. So again, a lot of work going into this, you guys. I think it's looking really beautiful. It's important to keep in mind all of this is just a work in progress still. Everything is, you know, bound to be improved. They kept mentioning in the Kopi Cafe, every time they come in here, everything just looks better and better and better. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting in here and testing it myself. Word has it from this Kopi Cafe too that we could be testing the player account system as early as next week. So again, things are moving forward, full steam ahead here at Cornucopias. Don't forget to go sign up to be testing on their website so you guys can get in there as soon as possible and start testing the game. And thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next video.